Hey everyone, welcome back to this tutorial series on building LLM application using GenAI Stack. In our previous video, we built simple question and answering chatbot. And in this video, we will build Indic Language Translation bot that can help you translate your English conversation into Indian languages such as Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Punjabi, and Gujarati, and so on. So let's quickly build a stack. And in order to get started, you need to enter app.aiplanet.com. So once you click this website, you will be redirected to a dashboard where you can select new stack. And once you click on new stack, it will ask you an option of either selecting chat interface or text generation. For this purpose, for this use case, we can use chat. And once you click on chat, you will have a stack window where you can connect your components and build the entire application. And in our case, we will use the same three components that we used in part one series, that is prompt. And in order to choose our prompt, we will pick prompt template. And I want you to notice in this particular video, the main focus is on input variables via prompt. So if you look at my component as of now, you're only able to see template. Okay, there is no input that you can assign to your prompt template. In order to enable any input variable, you need to write a prompt inside your template. So double click on this entry box. I'll double click on it. And once you double click, you need to write your prompt. I've already written my prompt, and the prompt is translate the given text into the given language. You are only Indic language translator. You only support Hindi, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Punjabi, and Gujarati. If the language is not Indic language, give a feedback to a user saying language not supported. So basically, we are only using 6 languages from Indic language, and whatever user enters, you can pick whatever language you need among the 6. And that's where you have two different input variable. Your first input variable is text. Your second input variable is language. So this two input variable needs to be defined from the user. And once you click on check and save, as you can see, your input variable is getting updated. You can enter your language. You can also enter your text. So there are two different ways. One is you can connect your component to them. And the second is you can use chat interface. Chat interface is very user friendly. So for this series, we will use chat interface to play around with our input variables. So once you select your input variables, your prompt is done. Now you need to select your large language model that can be very efficient to do language translation. So for this particular need, we will choose OpenAI so that we can do a better language translation bot. And once you select chat OpenAI, you need to enter few parameters. The first parameter is max token. Now suppose whenever you ask a prompt to a large language model, it will generate a response. What should be the maximum limit of the response that you need to define in maximum token? So I'll define 512. And next, you need to pick a model name. The model name can be GPT-4, and OpenAI API base can be left as it is. And now comes the major part. The major part is you need to enter your OpenAI API key. And in order to get your key, you need to enter platform.openai.com. So once you enter your dashboard of platform.openai.com, you need to pick API keys. And once you select API keys, you need to create your new secret key. So as you can see, I've already created my API key. So I'll just copy it. So let me copy my API key. I've copied my API key. I'll paste it here. And temperature is your parameter that defines the randomness and creativeness. If you don't want any randomness, you can keep your temperature to be 0.1. All right, so we have the two major components set. The next thing what we need to do is connect both our prompt and large language model to a chain. And the chain that we need to use is LLM chain. So you can click on chains, drag LLM chain, place it in the stack area. And now what you need to do is just connect your prompt to the chain and also connect your LLM to the chain. Since this is a language translation bot, we don't need any memory. But if in case you want to add memory, you can do that as well, which is an optional part. Once you complete your flow, once you complete your stack, you need to save it. So as you can see, there is a save button over here. You can save your stack. And once the stack is saved, you need to run the stack. That is, you need to build the stack so that it will compile and it will fit your model. So as you can see, we are able to successfully build our stack, and we are getting green color icon in all the three components. So once your stack is successfully built, your chat interface is enabled. So as you can see, we have this blue icon, chat enabled. Click on that. Here comes the most important part of this video on how you need to use the input variables. In my left hand side, I have two variables, language and text. So these two are my input variables, and I need to give them some value. So whenever any chat input is enabled, suppose for example, language is enabled. So whenever you enter here, right, suppose Hindi, in my right hand side, I have a chat box. If I write this Hindi, it will be linked to my language. But I don't want to write a language as my input variable. So what I'll do is I need to disable my language and enable text so that I can give my actual prompt. And instead of writing it here, I can write Hindi here. So now you are able to define a constant variable to your language so that you don't have to update it. And in order to write your prompt, you need to enable text, and you can write whatever you need. For example, what is your name? So this is my prompt. And as you can see, I got a response saying, Aapka naam kya hai? So this is in Hindi. Now, same thing, I will write Spanish. Spanish is not supported with our prompt. So it should tell language not supported or any other feedback, but it should not give me an actual response. So I'll just write, I live in India. So as you can see, language not supported. So in this particular application, it only supports Indic languages. So you can try with different thing as well. For time being, I'll try with one more language, which is Tamil. I'll clear my chat and I'll ask, what is your age and have you been to? So I've asked two questions, and as you can see, it is generating the response. I don't know Tamil, but you are getting the right response. Since I know Hindi, I'll try to add Hindi and I'll ask the same prompt. So I've enabled Hindi. I'll copy the same prompt and I'll paste it here. आपकी उम्र क्या है? आपकी उम्र क्या है? It's in Hindi. And क्या आप दुबई गए हैं? So this is right. And this is it from this particular video. I hope you understood how you can use input variables and how you can connect your prompt language model to a chain. In next video, we will probably look into how you can build a knowledge base with a vector store, and complete RAG pipeline will be built in the next video. Until then, do subscribe, and I see you soon in the next video.
Subscribe now.